Well, after all the stuffing around, I've got the starter back in and cleaned up the post and all that sort of stuff. I've got the new starter relay in, and it's still sort of just making clicking sounds. So I'm gathering that it's the wires to the actual terminal here, because that is really corroded on the wire side. So they've got corrosion all over them. I think it's just a bad connection. So I reckon if I got to tighten up that bottom bolt too. I was just getting to see if it actually kick over. So as soon as it does kick over, it's all tight, so it's not gonna move at all. But if I can get it to kick over, then I'll tighten up that bottom bolt, and then we're ready to get in business. Anyway, I'll just cut these off. Turn a job anyway, so I'll just do that and get it out of the way. So I managed to clean them up, but the thing is, when you look at them, just put the wire wheel on them like that, and sort of got them a bit cleaner, but there's still a lot of crud and stuff on them. So these are fitting. I'll try and put them both back into that. Here's sort of a two-hand job. Yeah, I'm going to need two hands. That's it. So that's buckle on. Those terminals are, that earth is a bit dodgy wire as well. I'll actually take that off and clean it up too, and then see how we go. Yeah, just pulled the negative off, and that's looking pretty dodgy wire as well. So it's clean there. It's going to get a connection. But let's clean that up and see if we can put it back together again. Okay, that's cleaned up, looks a bit neater. Connect these up. They're getting a bit tighter, eh? Just at a different angle. It's really weird I didn't change any. Or was it the other way around? Hang on. Yeah, it's the other way around. Silly mate. There we go. That's tightish. Now let's see if we get a bump on the starter. All I'm trying to do is get this thing to run so I can pull it out, pull the engine out, and get it on going in the engine bay. That's what we're looking at. It's in neutral, already checked. Cool. That is signs of still a very bad connection. Hang on, let's look up the jumper pack and see how that goes. So, jumper pack's hooked up, it's fully charged. So going down to there, let's give it another bump and see what happens this time. That battery could be very weak, I don't know. Right, it is in neutral. That is a sound I haven't heard in a very long time, and I'm very happy to hear that. That's just a weak battery. So I reckon it was the starter relay. I reckon it was a combination of starter relay, battery, bad connections. But I think maybe we should go for a start. So we think about that. One thing I will do is, just in preparation, hope, best wishes that it does. Check this. Oh, geez. All the hoses in the way. What's it looking like? It's got that moly oil in it. So if I can get this to fire up, then I might be looking to change the oil and then see what's going on. Okay, well, let's take that top of the carby off And then put some aptly named start your bastard into it and see if we get a fire. Well, not a fire, but some noise. Okay, I imagine there is fuel in it. So we go. Doing a bit of. Oh, I can't do this to hands. Hang on, I'll just spray some directly on it. Okay, great. Kids next door screaming their heads off again. But we have sprayed. We have checked the oil. Don't need to inject for water. Let's see how we go with a bump. Okay, ready? That made noise. Look at that fan here. That wasn't. Alright, next time I start it, I'll make sure that the battery recharger is out of the way. Yeah, I wasn't actually expecting it to kick over there, but it looked like it wanted to, so let's give that a try again. With all the associated crap out of the way. I'll have to get in the pump. Hang on. Okay, here we spray a bit like that and see how that goes. That door. Get skin on it there. Yeah, just put you down and I'll put some more in there. One thing I did say is, oh, that. What is that? Fuel's on that side. Is that? Do I need to plug that? There'd be absolutely no. Accelerator pump on this would be God ages ago. I've got a kit for it, I think. Anyway, let's see if it ticks over again. Let's see how we go. Starts and dies. Okay, so it starts. One thing we might want to check to see if that fuel pump, even though it's a new fuel pump, for whatever reason, I put the fuel filter on the wrong side of it, which is reasonably silly, because all the crap will get stuck in the pump. Fuel goes in on that side. Maybe we should see if it's pumping fuel. Let's see how it goes. Alright, I'll whip that off and let's see if it is pumping fuel out. Well, I can see fuel coming out, and if it was just sitting there, it wouldn't be doing that. That fuel line stops there and stops there. So, whatever reason they've put that bit of fuel line on there. Anyway, so there is fuel getting to it. let me see, let me give that a bit of a whack. And if that's, yeah, because why I think it's not getting fuel is because it is starting, so therefore it's got spark. And it's firing on the start, you bastard. So is the needle in the seat, or is the needle, or the float, or whatever like that, a bit gummed up? Because it's had fuel sitting in it. If that's the case, give it a couple of whacks. Should hopefully be okay, but if it starts and dies like that and doesn't run when it is getting fuel, then it's not keeping power to the coil. I think that was an issue before. But anyway, let's see if I can just get to bump and start again. Okay, so what you need to do is give it a couple of whacks and see. Keep drastic. Give you some more persuasion juice. And I will do these up. I don't want fuel to decide that it wants to go everywhere. What I will do is go over and grab a fire extinguisher. So I'll tighten these up, go to the fire extinguisher, and then we'll give it another bump in a second. So I'll tighten both of those up. And there's no fuel coming out of there, so fire extinguisher over there. Just in case, I sprayed a bit more in. And let's see if we can get it to do a bit more this time. I won't do anything because I need to put the jump start on it. Wow, that battery must be really, really weak. It's only going to crank with a jump starter. Might just have to use that battery for carrying up stuff instead of just starting cars or like after a battery sale, I get another battery. Alright, here we go. That ran with the coil. So I reckon I don't know if there's a choke on this thing. There's an automatic choke. Let's see if we can start it again. Give it a couple more pumps. Because that ran. That was good. That actually ran, man. It's getting fuel in there. Give it a bit of a whack. Probably going to have to go and give it a few revs. So that's what we'll need. This is getting a lot more promising than it was a week ago. I'll tell you that much. Okay, couple of pumps. Come on. Okay, still. Okay, let me go and have a look at it again. Glaringly obvious thing I mentioned choke before, there isn't one. Someone's taken it off. So there is no choke. No, there's no choke on this. Oh well. Let's give it a... That's probably what. Choke from the 650 if it, I'm putting weathers on this anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but this carby was going to go onto the VK Anyway, let's give this another bit of a black. Let's see how we go. I reckon he chokes a bigger shoot. Why he doesn't want to, why it's having a wedge. But anyway. Blew back past the carby a couple of times. All manner of tools falling off the roof. Just runs and then stops. That was what I wanted to hear. Maybe not quite that vicious. Come on. That's timing. That is timing. That's looking a lot more promising. Let's warm it up a bit. Come on. Alright, well at least we know it runs. And we've got some issues to look at with the carby and also some issues to look at with timing. That's why it's blown past. Let's see if we can do it once more. Yeah, it's blown back really bad. Okay, so we're getting blowback through the carby. It's not really starting it easy because it doesn't have a choke. I reckon timing's out, and that's what's coughing back through the carby. Gotta find out what that is because that could be a massive vacuum leak. I'll plug it. It's probably vacuum leaks in the carby. Got a bit of warmth in it. Yes, there's all sorts of crap missing off the side of this carby. But, another one. See what we can do with that. Not now, I've got to get running.